Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Great. Thank you so much for coming out this morning. I know it is very cold, and I think that's all the more reason why facilities like this are important, right? Because we're cold for a few minutes this morning while we wait to do this really cool event, but there are folks who are cold every single night during this time of year. And so maybe we can remember that this morning as we feel this temporary uncomfort that some of our friends out there feel it a lot more than we do. So I appreciate you all coming this morning. This has been a long time coming. We are incredibly excited to open this facility and have these programs, these services available to folks who really need them in our community. When we started this process 5 years ago, our conversations around what this building would grow up to be, it began because Oak City Cares opened, and Oak City Cares was amazing, and we saw decreased foot traffic here in this space. And so we said, what should this building grow up to be? How can it do more? How can it serve more? And we paid attention to who came back to this space. Even though there were other resources in the community, the folks who came back to this space and found it home were folks who had really high needs, folks who needed us to really wrap our arms around them a little more than maybe other programs that existed. And so we said, well, the community has spoken. That's what this building is. And it's been a labor of love with a lot of really smart people that are here today to build this space out and create these programs that will now be available to folks who really need our help in our community. And so we're excited to do this today. I appreciate you all for coming. I will not speak too long because I think you need to hear from the experts and the folks who are going to lead this for our community. So without further ado, I want to turn this over to Lisa Jones.
Good morning. Thank you so much. Today is such a happy day, but it's an unhappy reason that we're here, and an unfortunate reason, which is that in our great county, we unfortunately have citizens and neighbors for whom our mainstream services and benefits aren't enough. Neighbors with physical health, mental health, developmental disabilities, and or substance use or alcohol disorders that enable them from either accessing or being able to be served by current agencies and services and programming. This new Cornerstone Center will serve Wake County's most vulnerable population. We're going to provide, through our fantastic and professional staff and through never before seen and multidisciplinary partnerships, a holistic approach to serving mostly unsheltered Wake County residents. We're going to help them obtain the stability in their lives, reach their potential, up to and including permanent housing placement. And once placed, we have case managers that will continue to work with them to maintain their housing. And so this once drop-in center is now going to be home to 20 individuals at a time who are working daily on improving their circumstances, which in turn benefits our entire community. So I can't pass this off today without thanking our amazing county leadership, Director McDowell, all of our county commissioners for their vision and their support to make today happen. We're excited about what's to come and to share further once we get going. So it is my honor to introduce Chair Thomas to share a few remarks.
Thank you, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. I'm Shanika Thomas, Wake County Board of Commissioners Chair. Thank you so much for gathering with us on this rather brisk morning. I'm going to try my best to highlight a couple of things before your teeth start chattering. On a day like today, it's especially clear how urgent the need really is to give those in our community permanent, safe, and warm housing. Supporting individuals experiencing homelessness is a big priority for the Wake County Board of Commissioners and our tenacious housing department. Every single day of the year, not just when the weather is perilous and cold or hot like it is today. In fact, preventing homelessness and providing support to anyone in Wake County experiencing homelessness is one of the board's community health and vitality goals for this year. Cornerstone Reimagined is an enormous step toward just that. In just 11 months, Cornerstone has been transformed into a place that both Wake County and the whole community can be incredibly proud of. With new common areas, accessible apartments, kitchenettes, and showers, I know that these 20 units in Cornerstone will provide essential refuge to countless people in our community. Having a safe, comfortable, and private space is an essential element for respite and for recovery. especially for those with acute physical and mental health needs who've experienced the traumas of chronic homelessness. The path to permanent housing doesn't end with putting a roof over someone's head, though. Experience shows us that providing wraparound services is an important part of the journey towards safety and stability. Residents who live here at Cornerstone will receive comprehensive case management, benefits assistance, as well as peer support and vocational counseling. Perhaps more importantly, they'll have access to clinical assessments and treatments, including substance abuse services and mental health care. There's so many factors that contribute to someone being homeless, like health issues, trouble accessing care, employment, transportation, paying bills, paying rent, paying for food, and mental health struggles. They're all interconnected. So it makes sense, it makes all the sense in the world, that the supports we provide on the journey out of homelessness need to be interconnected too. It's an incredible honor to celebrate today, the milestone for Cornerstone, because we know that receiving care here will be a milestone for so many folks. I'd like to thank a few people before we cut the ribbon. Thank you to my fellow commissioners for helping make this important investment happen. If you both could raise your hand, Vice Chair Evans is here with us today. And Commissioner Tara Waters is here with us today. Thank you to Lorena McDowell and her whole housing team, including Morgan and Lisa. The commitment and love that our housing team has for this community inspires me daily. They work tirelessly to make sure that everyone in Wake County has a safe place to live. Thank you also to our partners who helped make this happen and who will provide services here for years to come. We know that nothing really important happens alone. Nothing is accomplished alone. So thank you all very, very much.